And hello. Sorry. Now. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I am BogMod. Have I been through this part already? I feel like I have. Peter, have I talked to you? Yes, I have. So by the camp. I'm pretty sure I did East Street. Yes, I definitely did East Street. Which means I should have gotten... Nope. Yes, we did this. South, no sign. West, no sign. Yeah. Everything worked out great. So, I think at this point... we can go to the central station now. There it is. And we're against the Republic. Actually, I just had a thought. I had an interesting thought about the whole they're Imperials now. So, prior to the independence of Crossbell, backed, of course, by God-empowered super weapons, super mecha. I just feel it's important to remember that. Crossbell was a semi-autonomous, disputed territory. I believe both Crossbell and both Calvard and Erebonia claiming jurisdiction, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Now, they did their independence bid. Right? And then after that got stopped because of Lloyd and the SSS, the super weapons were no more. Especially with Ouroboros going, yeah, we're done here. Bye, you can handle things, I'm sure. Then, Erebonian moves in. It takes it. Calvard argues the point with their military, but are unable to dislodge them, thanks to the Erebonian military and Reen's own assistance. Now, my question then becomes, to what degree does the international community recognize Crossbell as part of Erebonia? Does Calvard? Or do they still insist that it would be like, maybe like Crimea? It's a matter of dispute on their part. That in fact, Erebonia is trespassing. What does Liberal think? What does the Church think? Do they have any official opinions? I mean, yes, Erebonia has claimed the territory. They have the troops on the ground. But is that claim recognized as legitimate? Or is it just seen as a military power throwing their weight around? I'm not sure. I'd be curious to know if that has come up at any point in the game. And back to camp, then off to Stargazer's Tower. Yes. Behold our fancy rides. Orbital bikes. I assume these have been mass-produced by RF. Just use the spring. Okay. I don't want to see an Elliot spotlight. That'd be the perk for a little musical tour of sorts. Maybe even more exquisite with a lovely beauty in the sidecar. Perhaps invite Shara once everything's been cleared up. Oh, he's blushing too. Oh, perhaps he is truly in love.
Come on, how am I supposed to plan around something like this?
Ah, Lecter. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's you. I know you usually get some unconventional help with your government quest, but I don't know about this one. And so I'd like it up. And who are you, Lecter, to tell the prince what he can or cannot do? I don't think you have authority over him. I'd rather not hear such objections from the most unconventional member of your little club. I hear that the debaucherous Prince Olivert has rented out Mission Wonderland all to himself today. Fresh heads for yourself and frolic with him into Mishi. So I'll let you be. Stay safe out there. Purple Aeon. It's like the one before. It can fire a flurry of tracking beams.
A moment.
Oh.
Since I have this chance, I'd like you to relay a message to the Chancellor and Rufus for me.
Ooh.
Though my wings have been stolen and my blade lost, I yet have the gun and the rose kept safely in my heart.
Ooh.
If you lose your way and take this nation in a poor direction with you, I shall send you another message.
Oh.
Your Highness.
He might shoot another bouquet of roses. He
Message
would
received,
just do that.
Your Highness.
I'm also curious how much Olivert knows
With that
about
concluded, let us away to the field exercise camp.
the Civil War and the degree to which Osborne and Rufus were behind it and influenced it.
Okay.
Yes!
It feels like he'd be the sort to have picked up things, but you never know. You never know. Osborne is a sneaky guy. Now, my name is Olivert, the Hunter of Love. And do try to remember it. I've more or less done right by the Intelligence Division. So you don't even worry your little head over such a trifling matter. Let's complete the trade conference 2 years ago. Seeing your faces again, I think it was only yesterday. But as for dear sweet Tita, it's been 4 years since you had this humble bard last met, hasn't it? Simply too long. Yourself, Joshua, Agate, Shara. No time has passed since we all stormed that flying city together, huh? We must forget Princess Claudia and Zin with us too. Ah, but what confection could match the sweetest of fond memories with dear friends? It's quite the story. Save for another time. How are you and the others doing? They're not great. I have no objections to supporting them. To secure a track around leaning in. That correct. Crossbow's the only place that ever really felt like home. So frustrating that I can't be the first one to run and help. Now them losing their freedom makes me feel like I'm going to go crazy. So in a small way. I'll back you guys with everything I got. Serene, Your Highness, and everyone else, please save my home. From, again, we're not sure exactly what they're saving it from here. Your home will be safe in all capable hands, except for Erebonian, of course. But aside from that, the safest.
I've wanted to thank him this whole time, but I couldn't. I couldn't do anything to save my family. I felt so powerless, and I ended up pinning my frustration on him.
Ah, well, he is a symbol of Erebonia.
And that's what led to this.
Which, Say what you will, Erebonian didn't have to invade.
I see.
I understand now.
Nobody exactly, like, put a gun to the Chancellor's head and says, you gotta invade them or else. And even if they did, I'm not sure putting a gun to Osborne's head would exactly intimidate him. Not after how things went with Crow.
Yuna, you just want Instructor Reen to acknowledge you.
Yeah? No?
I think I'm the same.
I mean, maybe. I don't know on this one.
When I accompanied him on his missions, I was tasked with monitoring and supporting him.
You were a spy!
But he treated me like a child.
You are a child.
Risking himself to protect me.
You literally are a child.
All the burdens himself. I felt so useless.
You were literally a child. I mean, to that degree, I suppose I like what Reen did a little more than how Renee got treated. But,
I'm no different. All I've wanted is for him to recognize my sword skills.
Like, what do you mean by, again, what do you mean by recognize? Like, say, hey, you know what, Kurt, you're the best in the world? I mean, that would be clearly a lie. You're all younger than him. You have less battle experience than him. What do you mean by recognize?
I know I still have far to go, but I feel like what happened in Sutherland helped me grow, at least a little.
I mean, did he say he was going to let you all along now?
Yuna, I believe this is your opportunity to grow.
I'm not sure on this. I think this might be one of those, maybe a cultural element. More to the JRPG-ness.
Huh? Instructor Reen left you a message. I'll play it now.
It reads, "Ha-ha! Crushed your country." No, that would be never. Reen would never do that.
Yuna, the members of the Special Support Section are, without a doubt, heroes. I can't help but think each one of them are truly great people. Him included.
Him would be Lloyd, the man she looks up to.
But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever?
I have a feeling I know where this is going, and I have a feeling I might disagree.
Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home.
Yes, by Erebonia.
So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
Not Erebonia? Like, it's trying to sidestep the issue that to a lot of, quite likely to her herself, the people to protect Crossbell from include the very people that are keeping the SSS from helping. And it's not, like, his message is intended to be, you need to protect your city from us. It's not how it's intended. But that's, like, her mental state would see it that way. Erebonia are the invaders. They're the ones Erebonia needs to be protected from. Alright, we're going to the tower. Because Ouroboros is trespassing and doing, I don't know what they're doing. Hi, Muse. Oh, a visitor traveling bard. Come to visit our camp. It's a pleasure to meet you. Wait, does she? I'm not surprised. She should have no problem recognizing him. Oh, it's you. I've heard so much about you from my sister. Pleasure's all mine. I'm the wandering bard known as Olivert Lenheim. If you go by Muse Egret, was it? Alright. As you remember my name, I'll be sure to remember yours as well. Olivia. Every time I'm pressed. We speak again on another occasion. A special lesson taught by the one and only Secret of Love. I feel like I should mention that might be inappropriate to say to a young lady like that. Oh, but then again, that might also be improper to say, you say. But at least the edges are closer. No, that's not. Oh. Another fond of you. Just like every woman you know. To release his friends from State Astraea. It is not the whole story, by any means. I like Bizet. Bomb. Into Deflinger card number 1. Used a rather unusual method to put down the Society's whereabouts. Magical science, Valerie. Thanks for any people around you. Ah, well. When you are a JRPG protagonist, you too can have it happen to you. Then again, he's also the son of the Chancellor. So... let's put this one on the Goddess. Let's see. Careful. Alright, so there's just nothing too crazy with that one. This has been hiding. Do or die. Kinda. Can mean lend my hand to those in need. Just call me Olivia, I'm sure you understand. Prince Olivia. Yeah, he couldn't help. You know what? I think Le Guin, of all people, would be okay with this. Given how okay she was with the whole sword duel, I'm going to posit she would be okay with this. Or not the sword duel, the sparring mech battle. Could it be the real Prince Olivert is? Would it be nothing more than a traveling musician? Music the Prince. Oh. Big fan of mine? Yes, that's exactly it! Oh. Both my parents were big fans from a while back. I was a fan the moment I was born. I'm trying to make the ages work here. Olivert's no older than 30. So they would have been fans of him when he was like 10 years old or something? So, did you recognize me? Arvid Lenheim shall give you a mini autograph. Alright. Do you have any seeds to give her? No.
Did you need something?
Anything to buy? Not really.
Please come again.
Moving right along. Guess you should check in on here.
But are you okay with simply looking up to them?
Oh, you get to hear on this.
Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home.
Trapped by the Erebonian military. Unable to protect their home because of the Erebonian military.
So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
Yeah, their absence because of the Erebonian military. I feel like Rian's speech kind of leaves out some contextual details. that are rather important. For this morning. Oh, is that your little scheme? How clever. The decision is hers alone whether or not she wants to fight against the Erebonian military or not. So we're not disturbing them, apparently. Oh, there's an outside little blurb that popped on. Anybody? Must be of the Arnor bloodline. This match was on the courageous after the Civil War. It's a pleasure to see you again, Vanamon. Battle's at hand. And the problem is that we might not be able to contact you if the battle happens. Those are definitely, I think, yeah, those are like backpack jets to help get the other ones to the battle site.
Have a look-see.
Dare I? Timber and Black Sabrina or unleashes countless cuts. You know what? I'm gonna do it. The ultimate weapon.
See ya.
Show me what the iron is. Alright. Yeah. It's kind of funny that Ree knows what's up, but it's being intentionally obfuscated from us, of the player. Wait, it's you! I'm Olivert Lenheim, a simple traveling bard. Can you tell me how a wandering bard knows that kind of info? 12 little brothers in bed. But I think things would get pretty interesting if you took over the family business yourself. You think so? Ash. What's wrong, Schwarzer? Talking to some no-name bard about his family business. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. I'm a dick. I said devote my life to the pursuit of love. Someday, once peace return to this land, I want to plan a tranquil life in the countryside with my sexy, sun-kissed lover bottle. He is talking about Shara. Man, that sounds pretty nice too. I think I like you. Glad we could meet, Mr. Olivert Lenheim. What you say? Olivia Ress. Some private information. Yes, it does. It has very interesting characters. Combat tactics. Yeah, whatever the hell they want, because we don't actually know what they're doing. Alright. So let's return to Colonel Tina. Only a matter of time till she's back on her feet. What do we have here? A sniper! I too have the confidence in my aiming skills to shoot the heart, that is. Talk about hunting romance. Is that something you can snipe? Of course, more specifically. base. Nah, we don't know what they're doing. He's feeling down. Kurt. Hungry? New roast. Sure. Hey, Leonardo. The tower think of something. Don't hesitate to call for back if something happens. Yes, we'll be there to flash. Thank you, Leonardo. It's good to have you on board. I feel better knowing that you're backing us up. Well, aren't you accused of the thing? There's a boy, right? Now that won't stop Olivert. Of course, I appreciate beauty in all its forms. Yes? I feel like I've seen you before. Well, I travel all around. It would be strange if you have. Anything to buy medicine-wise?
Come again.
Now we can set everything. Ooh. Thanks. Some supplies for us. The battle to decide everything. Again, though, we don't quite know what they're doing here. Oh. Well, I think on that, it's a good place to take a little break here. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll talk to you all in a bit. Bye!